I wore long sleeves to work for the first time this season. So,
Wow. I wear long sleeves every day, but I also work in an ice rink.
well, a- actually, so my office for a long time didn't have a way to control the temperature because my office used to be a literal closet. Um,
Okay.
Actually,
How
it
nice
wasn't a
of them.
closet; it was a movie theater. Because the only reason I know that is because
What?
while they were,
Your office is
yes,
like 6 feet wide.
well, their walls used to not be there. They
Oh, I
used to be
gotcha. Okay.
configured differently.
Oh, wow. A
Um,
movie theater. That's interesting. They didn't have that when we
so
went to school there. What the heck?
no, this was before that.
God.
They when they were coming in to adjust the ductwork in my so I could close and open the vent because before it was just blowing full blast either hot air or cold during the summer. So it was like icicles in the summer and it was like a sauna out there in the winter. So
A
they
what?
were a sauna, uh,
A what?
a sauna,
What's a sauna?
a sauna. It's one of those rooms that gets pretty hot.
A sauna?
A sauna.
Do you say no? Wait, stop. Do you
I'm
actually
just
say
saying
it's
it. I'm
sauna?
just saying it
Okay.
funny.
Say
No.
there's no way, right?
So when he
Gosh, I
opened
was
up,
going
when they
crazy
opened
there. I
the
thought.
ceiling, there was the Star Wars logo painted on above the drop ceiling, like on the original ceiling. And I
That's
was like,
funny.
hold the phone. Everybody
Hold.
needs to
Yeah.
stop right now. We need to
Yeah.
figure out what used to be down here. And in case you're confused, you're listening to the Basement Birds.
Yeah, we never did an intro
This
of the
is
pod.
episode number. What number is this? It's
That's a good question. I
episode
don't
number
know,
a lot, actually.
82 maybe? 82?
82, and yes, it is. And we've lost a subscriber on YouTube, so that's great.
Again? Oh my
Welcome.
gosh. Come back.
I know. Uh,
That's
welcome.
tough. Welcome though. Welcome. Don't
Been
unsubscribe.
pretty busy the past couple days for
Yeah.
the Logan Meister over here. I
It's
heard
been busy
Daisy
for me as
barking.
well.
Yeah, we both have a lot going on. Last week we had the first couple hockey games to call, so that's always a fun time to be back
Yeah.
on the mic
Yeah,
and
that's exciting.
making people listen, shouting into a microphone and making them listen to me while they watch hockey. In addition to that, we have some more unwanted guests in the house.
Oh boy. Has Daisy found a friend that she's brought back?
No.
Okay.
So we have a mouse problem in the garage. And we have been dealing with that. They have caught 6 mice in the past 2 days.
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
that's a lot of mice.
Yeah, that's more mice. Well, I mean, one mouse is more mice than you want to, catch, obviously. But 6 in 2 days, my math is right. That's 3 a day.
Well, it was there was 4 today and 2 yesterday.
A little scientific and it didn't work.
Yeah. So, but my experience I've always had an obsession with mouse traps. I don't know why. I mean, ever since I was a little boy, I've just had an
That's
obsession
a wild sentence.
with mouse traps. Like I've liked to just have them, right, and set them and Penn and Teller
Are
do
you
a bit
okay?
about. Yes, I mean I wasn't like actively catching, like trying to catch mice with them. I wasn't like setting them like, I was more just setting them as like as a way to see if I could set them off and not get caught, kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And Penn and Teller do a bit about animal traps, which if you haven't heard it or haven't watched it, go and watch it on YouTube. It's a very well done bit.
Can't say I have. You're a big Penn and Teller fan, though. I know that.
Yes. I had an obsession with traps before that, but that kind of reiterated that point. But I did snap my finger today while I was trying to set it, so that was a little embarrassing because before that I felt like I was pretty. Granted, I guess this is probably, I mean, this is well before COVID, like probably 10, 15 years ago when I was big into the mousetrap phase, but I was in my mousetrap era. You know,
The
where I
life of
could
a mousetrap setter.
set it. I mean, at one point I could set it with one hand, which I was very proud of.
Set a
Like
mousetrap.
a,
I
just a
don't know if
regular
I've ever
mousetrap.
set a mousetrap, honestly.
It's not hard, but you
Knock on
can
wood.
very easily hurt yourself.
Haven't had any mice in my apartment. I have had some bugs though recently. It's been kind of but continue.
Yeah. So there's also I used to follow pretty closely a channel on YouTube that
No, you
the
didn't.
only I swear to you,
You
it
can't make
was
this up.
I can't I had to unsubscribe because so he was getting in trouble
Because
because
Nicole found out.
no.
She still doesn't know.
So this guy would test different types of mouse traps. That was like that was his whole shtick, right? Mouse trap. That was his whole thing, right?
Okay.
These are not. Oh, Sean Woods. His name is Sean Woods. This is go look him
Is
up
that
right now. He's a
can I get a
fantastic
spelling on Sean? Is he an
S
SEAN?
H A W N.
Okay.
The
okay,
correct way to spell
Sean
Sean.
Woods.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, he has almost 2 million subscribers.
I told you, dude. You're doubting me. But so his new videos. I mean, he would test like what's it called? Mouse traps, like
14
antique
million
mouse
views?
traps. He would do all sorts of stuff. And just test different types of mouse traps, and he would catch other things.
You
too,
watched this?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I used to be he used to post daily. He used to post daily
Oh my
different
gosh.
traps videos, and I would watch them religiously.
Oh my gosh. Are you
yeah.
okay?
So
Did you need
my
to talk
favorite.
to someone?
No, I mean I didn't. I liked the idea, like the engineering challenge of catching a mouse. It wasn't necessarily about killing the mouse, right?
Okay.
It was just how to catch them in the most effective manner, because they
Okay.
are such a nuisance.
You're like what was the thought process like? Oh, like I like the thought of going hunting, but I don't like to shoot a gun, and I don't want to leave my house.
No. It's not. It's not like that. It's not. Like I said, it's not about. The mouse is irrelevant to the plot of my.
Okay.
I just
Irrelevant
for
mouse.
some reason like mouse traps. I don't know why.
This is
But yeah,
remarkable. I
Sean
love
Woods
this.
is a very great YouTuber who YouTube was demonetizing his videos because he was
Oh.
showing the mouse actually get
Trapped.
trapped. And the YouTube algorithm didn't like that very much, and neither did
Okay.
the advertisers. So
I mean, understandably so.
he did some yellow jacket stuff for like catching bees.
Oh, those things suck. Yellow jackets? Ooh, yeah.
So
Yeah. Kill 'em all.
he lives on a farm, and
Okay.
he's got a bee suit and all this stuff. So I haven't watched him in a long. I'm glad we actually revisited this because I might have to go back and watch some of these. But like he would count how many mice he could catch in like a day. Like that was always his thing because with the barn he was just always I mean there's always mice in the barn, right?
Yeah, of course.
And he would keep some of them as pets where he'd like
okay.
yeah, it was great. It's a crazy time to be alive, but needless to say, we've caught 6 mice in the course of 2 days. So I believe some of them. I don't know if one mouse had babies, but I think hopefully we're starting to finish that issue, right? And I also think we figured out where they were coming into the garage, because there's like a little rubber piece on the bottom of the garage that does not extend all the way to the end of like it's missing about a section like this. So
Okay.
I'm thinking that it's not closing all the way.
okay,
and
sure,
the
that could
mouse
be.
is able to get in. So
The mouse is in the house. Well, let me ask you this, okay?
the mouse is. Don't say that because it's not in the house yet.
Oh, that's
But
good,
The
that's
goal
good,
is
okay.
to catch them. They're just in the garage.
Okay. Well, have you guys thought about what would happen if you gave the mouse a cookie?
I have not. No.
Maybe ponder that. I heard there's a good book that you could read about that too.
I have heard that, and I've also heard that bird is the word. So
The bird is the word. Yeah. Yeah. How
yes,
about that?
but it's
Sorry,
it's
had to go for
becoming.
that one.
No, yeah, I appreciate the pun. I appreciate the attempt. Would it kind of miss? It was a swing and a miss, but that's okay. We'll move on. Uh,
Hopefully, the
it's
mouse
becoming
traps aren't a swing and a miss.
kind of a well, they haven't been
Good.
except for
They've been
one.
nice. Got him.
Except for one, the cheese
Oh.
keeps disappearing, and to fit right into the stereotype, mice like cheese. That's the most effective
Are
bait.
you actually baiting them with cheese?
Yeah,
Oh, that's not what my parents did.
yeah. Well, the cheese is working quite nicely, actually. It's a nice slice of American, the singlets.
Okay.
Highly recommend for mouse food. Has been pretty effective. It's caught 6 mice, so you can't tell me it doesn't work.
My dad always just used these pellet things, and those things killed the mice. Rat pellets.
Yeah, no,
Poison.
but I don't want to
Oh
poise
my
like
God! Look at this one. This
No,
one bag
no,
says
no,
guaranteed
no.
to kill.
no. See, we didn't want Daisy to eat any of
Oh,
this.
fair
right?
enough. Fair enough. Yep, that was
You
always
know,
a thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now that you mention that, I think we did stop using it when we got our dog.
yeah, and we also, want it to be. We don't want it to have to wait, right? We want it
Sure.
to just be over, right? And so, but that's been the
Gotcha.
challenge of owning a house and
Yeah.
making sure that the little critters don't get inside.
Yeah. Ugh.
Because it's becoming a little bit of an animal sanctuary around here with Daisy. We used to have a cat that would hang. We have a neighborhood cat. Boris is his name. That's his actual name. Boris
Remarkable.
the cat, who used to come around before we had Daisy. But I don't know if Boris can smell Daisy and now doesn't come around
Oh,
anymore.
good. Yeah.
But I think Boris was doing a good job of how you say keeping the mouse problem under control.
Oh,
So,
yeah. As Bob Barker would say, he was helping to control the pet population and the pets being the mice.
Yes. Get your pet spayed and neutered. Daisy will be. We have to wait till she's 6 months to get her spayed. But we will be
Okay.
doing that as well. So, what I saw Bob Barker guest host Monday Night Raw one time when in Chicago.
I didn't know he did that. That's remarkable.
Yeah, it was like a one-time thing, and I just happened to be at that show.
Yeah.
So I got to see Bob Barker in person.
That's cool.
Basically fight Happy Gilmore. Not quite like that, but he's just he's Bob Barker.
That's cool. You mentioned that. This is funny. I was just looking at we got a local theater here where I live that brings in different shows and stuff, and they're getting the Price is Right live is coming in
Oh.
April. And I know it's not the full thing, obviously. Bob Barker, not Bob Barker doesn't come with it because he's not alive anymore. But Drew Carey doesn't come along, obviously. I don't know exactly what the Price is Right live is, but I'm very intrigued because the Price is Right is my favorite game show. And, oh my God, it's on a Wednesday? At 7:30? Sign me up. I'm going. I'll buy my ticket now. That sounds fantastic. Few details.
The Price is Right is great. I'm sure this is got to be a silly question, but I'm sure you've watched the documentary about the guy who knew all the prices.
Oh, yeah. He was getting I don't know if I've seen the documentary, but I've definitely heard about this where his wife was in the audience or something like that.
No, well, no.
No?
That was a different guy, but this guy
Wait,
watched
no.
every day.
I'm thinking
they
about
had
the guy from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, and they
Sorry.
would cough. Not that. But
yeah,
this
yeah,
guy
yeah.
this guy he watched every day and he memorized the prices for these items.
Whoa.
And he was guessing every price to the penny, and he guessed the showcase showdown to the penny, and so they had to give him 2. It was wild.
Oh yeah. Because if you get close enough, you get both showcases.
Yes, but it was down to the dollar.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's right. I don't remember The Perfect Bid, the contestant who knew
Oh,
too much. That's what it's called. I believe it's on Netflix,
okay. I have that.
or at least at one point it was on
So,
Netflix.
so did they like this guy? This can't be considered cheating because he wasn't cheating. He just knew everything.
It was not cheating, and they had to give it to him. But since then, they use different variations of products, right? And so, like, they may use like the Tide, detergent, but they'll use different sizes of it, and,
Oh, sure.
from
Yeah,
different
yeah,
stores.
yeah.
And I guess they actually do buy. They talk about all this stuff in the documentary.
Uh huh.
So I would highly recommend you watch it because especially if you're a Price is Right fan, that's
Yeah,
great.
I should have seen this. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch Price is Right every day in the hospital, and
Okay.
before that it was
Let's
well
make a
before
deal
the it was Let's Make a Deal in the
with Wayne
morning with
Brady.
Wayne Brady, and
Yeah.
then
Oh, that was. I only watched like the last 10 minutes of that show, always just leading up to Price is Right. But that was a fun show to watch. That part.
you haven't tried to go be on the show?
Let's make a deal or Price is Right.
No, Price is Right. Yeah.
No, I've never been to a
Do you
taping
know how
of
the
it. No.
process for? Do you know? I mean, I can't believe if you're a big fan, you don't know.
Oh, I
Do
know
you
how
know
the
this
process
works?
works. I'm pretty sure it's free to get in, but they allow a certain amount of people in, and essentially they have people from the show that are walking around the line looking for people that have exuberant personalities that would be good on TV. So you really need to stand out, and they do essentially like interviews.
Yeah, yeah. So you know the whole shtick with that.
Yeah, yeah. Which I find
Um,
very interesting. Oh my God, tickets aren't on sale for this yet here in close to me. I kind of want to go. Oh my gosh, $157? Holy cow! Maybe I won't be going. Spin
Price
the
is
big
Right.
wheel package? What's the spin the big wheel package? Do I get to spin? Do I get to spin the big wheel? VIP meet and greet.
You could play Plinko for a
Pre-show
while. They
photo
were
meet and
selling
greet host and Price is Right live model. Your camera, fast access to check-in. Wait, is this
for a
not
while.
the?
They were selling Plinko at Costco. They were selling a version of Plinko at Costco.
How does that work?
It was a small version of Plinko.
Oh wait, the VIP is different than the spin the big wheel. Spin the big wheel after the show. Official photograph with the big wheel. Oh my gosh, this is legit though. Oh,
Dude, who is this guy?
You know how much the spin the big wheel tickets are though?
No.
$227.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
That is $75 less than a pit ticket I had for a concert in an NHL-sized arena in Pittsburgh 2 years ago. That's wild.
It looks like a fun time, and this video that's on the. I just want to be the announcer guy.
Yeah,
Come
George
on
Gray.
down. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
But they have a guy. It's funny that they have a guy that looks like Drew Carey who's doing the hosting, and they have
They get the Drew Carey clones.
it looks like a younger, more fit Drew Carey, but
I mean,
Drew
Drew Carey
Carey's
is
skinny now.
He's lost a lot of weight. Yeah.
And I
He
think
used to be
had that
big, like
skin. I think
on-
he had that skin surgery too, where
Oh,
he
to remove the
removed-
excess skin. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like if you see him on like Who's Line, like he was a big guy, and now he's really slimmed down.
yeah, dude. I like seeing those clips on TikTok.
Oh,
for
those are
Who's
so
Line.
funny. Yeah. That's a show that I've been trying to find how to watch the old version of it. Like
With
full episodes.
Wayne Brady.
Yeah,
You know that goes on tour,
yeah.
too, with the same
Really?
with the one tall skinny dude.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Is that Ryan Stiles?
Maybe question mark.
He takes it on tour.
Yeah, it's Greg. I almost said Greg Poops. Greg Proops.
Oh, him. Okay.
Greg Proops.
Yeah, they got
Jeff
the
B.
glasses.
Davis, Ryan Stiles, and
Yeah.
Joel Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What really made that show was Colin Mockery, though. He's hilarious.
Which one's Colin Mockery?
He was the older looking guy out of the 3 or 4, I guess. Who's live anyway? Wait, let's look at this. Oh, yeah, here it is. Whoa, tour dates. Let's see if I can go to this, too. Where's this? That is literally tonight.
in
I'm like,
New
oh,
York.
New York. It's Peak Skill. Where's that?
Dude, you should just get off. Oh no, it's already started.
Yeah, it definitely has. It's also, yeah, that's a solid 4 hours away from me as well, too. Going to New Jersey. Oh my gosh, Logan! It's coming to Joliet on the 31st. It's on Halloween.
Who's going to what? Who's going to Halloween? There's a hockey game that day that I have to work, so I won't be going. But oh my gosh, that's at the Rialto.
Remarkable. That's remarkable.
Dude, have you ever been to the Rialto?
No. What?
Dude, the Rialto is where it's at. It was
Yeah?
built by the same people who built the Chicago Theater, and
Okay.
it's like a it's like a miniature Chicago Theater. Like it's the exact same design and layout, but it's small.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The only Chicago venue I've been to besides the main arenas is House of Blues,
House of Blues.
which is a really
It's
cool
solid.
venue though.
It is.
Very neat venue.
I got an award at. I've been to the Rialto a few times, but I got an award there one time. I got to
Wow. Look at you.
walk across the stage. I was in like third grade. It was great.
Maybe I'll go to Price is Right live though. This could be fun. April 22nd. Put it on the calendar. Huh. This could be fun. Maybe I'll win something. The next contestant could be you. Oh, it could be. They got me. They got me hook, line, and sinker there.
Dude, you'll get your own special name tag.
Oh yeah. Does everyone get the name tags? Yeah, right? Yeah, I can write my name in
I love how
big
into
letters.
this you
Yeah.
are.
I love The Price is Right. It's my favorite game show. It's the best game show in my opinion because there's so much variability to it, you know?
Yeah, I like Family Feud. Family Feud is
Family
my
Feud's a good one.
jam.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to like Who Likes to Be a Millionaire back when growing up when Meredith Vieira hosted it,
Yeah.
which is okay.
Who
but
wants to be a millionaire?
Yeah, it was always fun as kids to see how far we could go. You know, we were normally out by the second question, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Jeopardy is hard.
Jeopardy's
I
very
don't-
hard.
It's
Except for the
it's
sports
an interesting
categories.
production though. Like they did a short behind the scenes little documentary
Yeah.
about how they make Jeopardy with like they record like what is it 2 or 3 shows that they record or maybe even 4.
Yeah. I
They
find it
record like
interesting,
4
too,
shows
how,
a
like,
day for like a week.
Ken, if he messes up, like he'll just like read the question like 4 times, so they have 4 takes of it, which is weird, you know, to me. Like, which one do they actually answer to? You know, find it very interesting. But I've been seeing a lot of these behind the scenes episodes from Jeopardy from when Ken Jennings was on the long winning streak that he was on, and like talking about like stories that he told, and he said that one story he just made up because he was on the show for so long that he needed new stories, so he was just making stuff up and telling Alex made up stories essentially.
Dude, Alex,
Which is
there was
hilarious.
actually a documentary on how Alex Trebek would write the questions and like that whole process. So that was really
Oh, yeah, I feel like I
think
did
I
see
watched that
something
on
like that.
YouTube or something.
I feel like I did see something about that. Yeah.
Very interesting. It was
Yeah.
a great day when I discovered the game show network that we had.
Oh
we had-
yeah.
that was great. We got to watch like all sorts of random. I mean, game shows about all topics. So
If you want some good old game shows too, do you know what Pluto is? Pluto TV.
yeah,
Yeah, they have a lot of good old game shows on Pluto as well that you can watch. They have 2 different Prices Right channels, one for the Barker era and one for modern day. So my brother and I, the one time we were watching the Barker era ones, and that was hilarious because we were trying to use clues from the show to locate or to figure out what year the show could be from. You know, which was kind of fun.
that's fun. And did you know Bob Barker hosted like over 3,000 episodes or something.
Wow.
And Drew Carey's like just over 1,000. Like Bob Barker hosted that show for so much longer than Drew. I don't know the exact numbers.
When did Drew
Are you
Carey
looking
take
at Bob
over?
Barker or who?
I'm trying to see when Drew Carey took over hosting. He's been hosting it for almost 20 years. 2007, he started hosting it.
Well, look up how many shows he did.
How many shows of Price is Right has Drew Carey hosted? Are you looking for Barker?
Yeah.
Okay, Drew Carey has hosted This is about 3,317, but there's about 10,000 episodes. So Barker has hosted around 2/3 of them.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds about right. I was gonna say it says he did it for 35 years.
Yeah, yeah. Someone posted on social a couple 7 months ago that Drew Carey has been hosting The Price is Right for exactly half of Bob Barker's tenure,
Yeah.
which is crazy because I mean Drew Carey's been hosting it for most of my life, and I don't know.
I remember Bob hosting though.
I remember the very late years of Bob Barker hosting it, but like for most of my life, the host of Price is Right has been Drew Carey, which is kind of weird to think about.
True. All right. Odd news.
Odd news.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So I found this one while scrolling through socials. This comes from Guinness. It's a record for the most spectacles flipped during a mind-controlled illusion in 1 minute.
I hate you so
No,
much.
just kidding. I have a different one. For context,
God.
I told Logan off air that I wanted my odd news to go first because it would lead well into his when it was actually just his. But we'll come back to that one in a minute. Because last week we talked about a truck that got into an accident and spilled some beer all over the highway. Well, there has been another truck that has spilled more things all over the highway, because I guess this is a thing that happens frequently. This is in Illinois, Franklin County. Do you know where Franklin County is?
No.
No. Well, we're going to find out. Stand by. Franklin County.
I'll look it up. You keep reading.
Okay. You look it up. This truck overturned and spilled a load of applesauce.
I hope it wasn't chunky.
This happened around 4:48 in the morning. All these happen late in the morning too. You're getting tired, driving these trucks. I don't know how they do it. On northbound Interstate 57 at mile marker 76. No injuries, but applesauce was, of course, everywhere. They name drop the towing company that helped with the cleanup. Mount Vernon-based Rick's Towing. Shout out Rick's Towing. They were summoned to the scene to assist in the cleanup. 46,000 pounds of applesauce spilled onto the highway, an equivalent of 184,000 4-ounce applesauce containers, those little guys that you may have taken for lunch growing up. That's a lot of applesauce.
Wow.
Any amount of applesauce to be spilled on the roadway, obviously, is too much applesauce. This is a lot of applesauce. Oh my gosh! Wait a second. I know where this is. This is. You remember the story a couple of weeks back about that cow that got loose that they were chasing around that I said was close to where I had my internship in Southern Illinois?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This spill is like 10 minutes north of there. What's going on in Southern Illinois? I know exactly where this is. Yeah, what?
Yeah, dude. This is like
Word.
This is the fourth southernmost county in Illinois.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Wow, that's remarkable. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I want to know if there's anything else, any other notable area in southern Illinois is known locally as Little Egypt.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but I do remember that
like
when
a
I lived
mini
down there.
sphinx down there, or what?
I don't know.
Remember that?
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called Little Egypt, Illinois.
They're having power outages right now. That's not good.
Some areas are known for Little Illinois. Yeah, they get some wicked storms down there.
Yeah, that's Tornado Alley, my friend.
Where did origin of Little Egypt. Baptist minister John Bagley dubbed the fertile highlands and bottom near Edwardsville the land of Goshen. It's a place from the Bible. Early Edwardsville was known as Goshen, a biblical reference to ancient Egypt. Geographical features such as the Mississippi and its flooded plains were like the
Edwardsville,
Nile Valley.
Is southern more than
the
right?
The Indian mounds of the area were large at the time and seemed like pyramids of Egypt. The nickname stuck and it was reinforced by other events. Wow, that seems like a little bit of a stretch, but there's also a place in southern Illinois named Cairo.
Yeah, I have heard of Cairo. There's also a place called Cereal Springs, but they have some good breakfast food there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question.
There's also Harrisburg, Illinois. That's interesting.
There's also a Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. There's a Harrisburg, Illinois? Now I'm intrigued.
That's what it says.
We're getting very sidetracked.
There's a Sawney Hills Country Club there.
Sawney Hills Country Club. Sawney.
Yep. Well, while you look at that, I want to bring our attention back to the ruined odd news story that you ruined earlier. So, little known fact about Logan is,
I'm just giving a little bit of a teaser.
well, I guess it's not really a little known fact because I talk about it frequently. But I have a lot of hobbies, including unicycling,
Mouse traps.
juggling, mouse traps.
In a past life.
I was into jars for a while, collected
Sorry,
jars.
what? Jars?
Yeah, jars, as
Good
in
Lord.
things that hold liquid. Yeah,
Do you need a real hobby? Have you tried a form of exercise recently?
I play hockey, but one of my biggest
Do you still
longest
play hockey?
once in a while. One of my biggest, longest running hobbies throughout the course of my life has, of course, been magic. I'm a very magical
Yep. Magic the
individual. And this record stood out to me because it's a magic trick, is essentially what it is. Most spectacles flipped during a mind control illusion in 1 minute. This was by Alwyn Roshan, who is from India. Speedy magician and illusionist also holds the record for most magic tricks performed blindfolded in 1 minute, most illusion tricks performed in 3 minutes, and most matches stacked into a tower in 1 minute. So you have three magical records and then one just really random one. But this is a pretty good trick. If you watch the video, it's posted on Guinness World Records Instagram page, which is where I saw this. It's a very convincing illusion,
Yeah, how do you think he does this?
I mean, I don't want to just sit here and reveal tricks, but one can kind of guess what it is.
String?
I'm going to go, like I said, you can guess.
Okay, there's a string, everyone. There's a string.
Yes.
There's a string.
I didn't say that. But
Logan, tiny thread is unseen.
I'm not breaking the magician's code here.
Guinness has
Magic Castle will revoke my membership. But
have you read these comments though?
No.
You can apparently get a record for anything nowadays. How is this done? Magic. They should give me a world record for most hours spent on my bed. This is great. Some of these records are just silly.
Yeah.
Guinness has lost it. Just rather watch Red Bull doing its thing.
Who's the director of Guinness World Records? We need some clarifications. About what? That's a poorly written comment, my friend. That was Max or MUBBX10.
Don't call
person.
him out.
Oh, I'm calling him out. That was a silly comment. But yeah, I like magic. Maybe we should bring back the Logan's Magic Power Hour.
Did we ever have that?
No, but I'd be willing
If we
to do
had
some magic tricks for you.
we had a $1 for every time that we started a segment, did it for 2 episodes and stopped, we could have monetized this thing a while ago.
Yeah. Well, no, we had Logan's Loot Chest for a while. We should bring that one back.
4 episodes.
Can bring. I've got some.
I liked the book
fun
one. That was good too.
Oh,
I've been reading some more too recently, so we could talk books. I know you're a big reader. Logan loves
couldn't
reading.
tell you the last book that I actually read. I don't know if I've ever read a book full cover to cover in my entire
You're
life.
kidding me.
I mean, I've listened. But like I'm talking about physically reading. I've listened to books being read. But anyway,
Does Nicole read you a bedtime story?
she does. The cow goes moo, 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 moo.
Click, clack, moo. Cows that type. Have we talked about that book?
Dude,
Were you the one that didn't know what that book was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Click, clack, moo, cows that
Cows
type.
that type. Yeah.
I
It's a
love
great
it.
Book.
I love
Great
it.
book.
So, thank you for a great episode.
Yeah.
83 done on the fast track to episode number 100.
Yeah. When did we figure out that's going to happen? Sometime in February? Isn't it Valentine's weekend or the first week of February?
It's like the day before Valentine's Day or something.
Yeah. But we'll record beforehand, so we don't interrupt plans. Nicole always talks about how I'm taking away Logan from her, so we don't want to do that on Valentine's Day, that's for sure.
Somebody's chilly. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.